Hey everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel, and it's time for another Shiba Inu update. So in this update, we're going to go over where we're at right now in market cap. We're going to take a look at the 7-day chart, as well as talk about some interesting tweets right now that are happening. And so get an update from Shib Informer on the number of holders. We're going to talk about some of the news and popular press circling around Shiba Inu right now, as well as Shibaswap. We've got some indication that Shibaswap could be incoming here very, very soon. Also, an update on eToro and their potential listing of Shiba Inu. And so we're going to get all of that in this video. If it's your first time stopping by, welcome in. If you get some value, make sure you like and subscribe. We'd appreciate that, and we'd love to have you back. If you're a returner, thanks for coming back. And let's get right into it. So Shiba Inu, as you can see here on screen, ranked number 28. We're back in the top 30. It was kind of interesting because a lot of different assets fell, of course, a few days ago with the entire market having a huge correction or crash, whichever you prefer there. I mean, I guess a lot of people are saying now mini crashes. This was, kind of one of those, right? It turned around within a 24-hour period. Crypto is always very, very volatile. This was a little bit more volatile than usual. But in the midst of all that, it was interesting. SHIB was, ranked around 33, 34. And a lot of assets just still haven't recovered like Shiba Inu has. So SHIB right now, top 30 in market cap, ranked number 28. Something I've always said, and I know a lot of people want to see this thing go to 1 cent right now, right away, this year, next year. And, while that is still an outside possibility, I think if we can get back to all-time highs this year, that's a win. Because if you remember, we were sitting in the top 15, go back a month ago, well, a little bit longer than a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago now, we were sitting in the top 15 in market cap. This was a 13.5 billion in market cap. Right now, we're much less than that, and we'll scroll down and we'll check that out here on the right-hand side. You can see we are 2.7, give or take, here in the market cap right now. So we've got a long way to go to get back up to 13 and a half in the market cap. But here's the thing. I think it's certainly possible this thing can rise quickly. We do know that, right? We've got a lot of these positive catalysts lingering right now in the 24-hour period, up about a little less than 1%. Here's the 7-day chart. Okay, we've seen this thing dip down below that 06 level, but then we've got some support down there at that 5.5 level, and we've bounced off there a few different times. But there's a lot of positive catalysts lingering, right? But before we get into some of those positive catalysts, let's just get an update here from Shib Informer. So we're sitting at 542,000 SHIB holders, over 20,000 leash holders. And he says, despite the crash, we keep growing nonstop. The SHIB army is a force that feeds from a powerful idea, decentralization. A meme token that is not a joke. It's very serious about getting stronger and becoming a force of change. I'd like to see this get up to 600,000 holders. We've been kind of lingering over that 500,000 mark for a little bit of time. I think it is good that we're seeing constant growth there in the number of holders. But this update, just something Shib Informer likes to do. I wanted to hit on that. And then before we get into some of the really interesting tweets going on with Shibaswap and eToro, I just wanted to kind of talk about some of the popular press right now. We're not seeing a ton of popular press articles right now. It's been kind of quiet compared to the last few weeks. But I do think once we get news of Coinbase delivering on their promise to add Shiba Inu, then I think we're going to see a lot more popular press articles come out, okay? As well as eToro listing, if that were to happen, I think that would produce a lot of popular press, as well as Shibaswap, right? I think those three catalysts right there would produce a lot more news, and we know that that's always good. Brings people into the ecosystem that may have never stumbled across Shiba Inu before, because last week we saw it in Yahoo Finance quite a bit. We saw Shiba Inu articles there. We saw even Barron's, right, which is a older platform that's been around for a long time that really covers the stock market more so than anything else. A lot of people read those two outlets, and Shiba Inu got mentioned in both of those outlets last week. Okay, so this is the big one right here. Okay, so SHIB cryptologist supposedly, now this is yesterday morning, says I had a private convo with Satoshi Kusama yesterday. I won't share the details to respect privacy, but he's a good dude that's working hard for sure. I truly believe we are only days away for some crazy things about SHIB Army's way. Shibaswap incoming. Now, this was sent on Wednesday, so what does that mean? Days away, that could mean, I guess if it's days plural, not today, but tomorrow, or Saturday, or Monday. We'll have to wait and see, but here's the thing. I want to reserve getting super, super excited about this because we've heard similar things before, and we haven't gotten, what they said that we were going to get right away, right? We're still waiting. I did say way back in the beginning of June that I did think Shibaswap would come out this month. I still do think that. I don't think it's going to roll into July. I understand the audits take a long time, and I think, we're all pretty patient, but at the same time, we all want to be updated on what's going on, right? We all want to have a timeline of, when's Shibaswap's coming out? When is Coinbase going to give us an update? When is eToro potentially going to add Shiba Inu, right? And I understand it completely, okay? But this is a really, really big tweet right now. So all indications from this are that Shibaswap is incoming very, very soon. And this could be huge, huge news. Obviously, this would be immediately the top story here for Shiba Inu if this were to happen here in the coming days, okay? Now, let's take a look at another interesting tweet. This is just this morning at the time of this recording, just before I got on here. Somebody actually sent me this from the, I think it was somebody from the Discord, or actually it might have been somebody here on Twitter. Appreciate that. I did see it, though, as well when I woke up. Who did this? This is pretty funny. We're adding new cryptos to the platform. Shiba Coin's one of them, right? It's one of them, right? It's pretty hilarious. So they're bringing the memes in there. But they go on to say here, we know or we see how enthusiastic the community is about the asset. There are many considerations that are taken into account before we add any assets, but rest assured, we're working on it. No ETA or guarantee for now, but at least eToro's talking about it. They're bringing it up. They're saying, hey, we hear you loud and clear. We're going to look into it. We're going to continue to look to add assets, right? And Robinhood has said similar things, maybe not outright about Shiba Inu, but I think eToro is certainly a little bit ahead of that push to add the asset because they're talking about it out front here. And they did kind of mention that they're still adding other assets. A lot of people believed it could be Shiba Inu eventually. Now this would indicate that that they're not looking at it right now, but it could be something that they're going to look at down the road. Of course, we do know Voyager has added Shiba Inu as an asset, and it's been doing extremely well over there on the Voyager app. So I know a lot of people who've been waiting for an eToro or waiting for a Coinbase Pro have just said, you know what, I'm going over to Voyager. I can use that app. I'll get verified over there, and I'll buy my SHIB over there. And that's an option. I know a lot of people have been doing that. And, looking back late last week, late Friday, and I did hear yesterday that it's doing very, very well this week as well over there on the platform. I haven't heard if it's been the #1 traded this week, but I did hear that it's been a lot of high volume trading for Shiba Inu compared to other assets on the Voyager app. Okay, and here's the other thing about Voyager. They've grown really quickly in a very short amount of time. A lot of people are adding Voyager Digital on the stock side of things too. So there is that option. I just want to mention that as I'm thinking about it. You can invest your money in a Coinbase, who's now public, in a Voyager, right? And that is a way to still invest in crypto through the stock market. But it's good to see that these exchanges are talking about Shiba Inu, right? All right, so hopefully you got some value out of this video. And of course, we've got this going on as well. We've got the Patreon page, so we'd love to have you over here. We've got a few new members yesterday, and I know a lot of people potentially waiting till the first of the month. I totally understand that, and we're adding 2-3 members each and every day, so we continue to talk about everything related to stocks and crypto. We've got channels for all the latest and hot crypto, new altcoins. We're having a ton of fun over there, so if that's something that interests you, check it out. The link will be down in the description. And again, hopefully you got some value. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.